Have you ever got a dent in your car? Ooh. I have, and I've always wanted to know if I could fix it. This is about $100 worth of auto body stuff off of Amazon. We are gonna see if we can significantly improve our totaled Farm Find shop truck. It's got a lot of problems, and we're gonna give it a go. Okay, so just to clarify, we are not trying to turn this thing into a truck that is gonna win any awards at a car show. But we figured while we're working on it, we might as well make it as nice as we can, right, Zeph? You're like, you didn't sign up for this.
I mean, I would probably just leave it, but yeah, we're gonna try something.
I mean, it's $100 worth of auto body stuff. We're not gonna be out that much if this totally fails. That's not good. Dents, dents, more dents, big dents. We need fenders. Explain this one to me. They ran the wire for the ground, for the light, out to the outside and drilled it in with a self-tapper. I don't get it. Why? You'll be shocked to find out these lights have a short. And last but not least, we put in a really nice Dana 60 on this, but we never bothered to paint it. So maybe I'll paint it.
Look, I know a lot of people that watch this channel aren't Ford fans, but the truth is we need the shop truck to be able to build all the other cool projects that we have in the works. So maybe just stick around for a few minutes and enjoy the story of a deserving old truck getting a second life.
Last time I shot it straight in the car and almost made another dent.
Or just stay to see how bad we are at auto body work.
As far away as possible. As you can see. Well, that didn't work.
Okay, so the checklist. We have been able to install the new axle. We installed an 05 Plus Super Duty axle. We did a very big budget install on that. That was in the last episode that you can watch right here. We also installed new glow plugs on this, so it actually starts in the cold now, which is awesome.
Hey, let the fun begin.
We also picked up a junkyard door to replace ours that was splitting in half. We couldn't find replacement handles for some reason because they're all made out of this crappy plastic that splits in half. So we just went ahead and used what we had. The bed on this thing is a mess. Somebody took a Sawzall to it at some point. There's all these uneven edges and craziness. And then you can just kind of look straight through the bottom of it on how they mounted it. It was really ugly. So we went ahead and got some toolboxes off of Amazon. We were able to just use some basic plate steel to mount those up to the bed. That brings us to what we have left to do. Okay, so the game plan on the skirt and fenders was to use the plasma table to cut out some metal and fill in the bed to make it safe and somewhat presentable. Now, there was only one problem though. The plasma table was still in the box.
Today's the day. We're going to build our plasma CNC table. Here's the bad news. The manual for this is 76 pages long.
You know how to read? Oh my goodness.
When's the last time you read a book?
Never.
76 pages. Page 1 starts out with electric shock.
Cutting out over here.
Look at the shapes. Look at the truck bed.
Oh, sick.
Can you find them?
I see him.
Yeah. Pretty cool, right? It's a skirt.
When it comes to fine finishing auto body work, I have exactly zero experience. And kind of what I learned in this process is it is actually very, very easy to make an old beat up farm truck look a lot better, like 90% better. But to get it from that 90 to 100%, the really fine finishing work, that takes talent, skill, and a whole lot of other things that I don't have yet.
We need to get this panel pulled in because it's got way too big of a crack up here. We're gonna get this stuff primered up so it won't rust. You can tell this is already a replacement panel, and of course it came dented.
Pretty nice.
So super nice. We'll end up fixing that. There's a big dent on this side and a matching one on the other side. I think they just did that to keep it balanced, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Fix some of these little dents. Here's that other matching one right here. Okay, really quick, I'm gonna go over what we got from Amazon. We got this box, which has several different shapes and sizes of block sanders, and it came with sandpaper, because we're gonna have to sand all the Bondo. We did get a thing of body filler, basically Bondo, and then we got some Rust-Oleum 2-in-1 filler and sandable primer. And then this thing I think was 60 bucks. This is the one where it kind of has useful tools, but I have no idea if they're actually gonna hold up. So it looks like we've got a rag. We have a slide hammer. Yeah. So this is a slide hammer. There's gonna be a whole bunch of varieties of these little attachments. I'll show you what they look like. You can glue them. You glue them to the car. They look like this, and they have a little thing that sticks out on the end that will hook into the slide hammer or hook into another thing. So you glue these to the car, and then you use the slide hammer to kind of like try to pull dents out of the car. It works. The slide hammer works good with big dents. Here's the glue gun. This is a little thing that you can push against your car on a flat surface, and then you can pull on this, and very controlled, you can pull pressure out to pull out a dent. We're gonna go ahead, throw this stuff on the car, and see if we can pull out some dents.
To basically drill a hole lower down on the leg for this thing to even work. So
Yeah.
that's kind of weird, but
Yeah, it didn't line up naturally with the actual height of these. So makes it really hard to recommend, but if you modify it, then it kind of seems to actually work pretty good. Oh, did you see that?
you're gonna have to go way past.
Hey, grab that camera. Yeah, that actually kind of worked. I wonder if I just need a, man, look, it's so close to popping out.
Go way past.
That little pop is what we're looking for, but we need it to stay out.
Yeah, so go way past. When you let off, can you tighten?
Oh!
Looks like it kind of did it.
It kind of did it. That worked.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, that actually worked really good. Well, and this can be filled with a tiny bit of body filler. This will go away, no problem. But this big dent is completely popped out. That was sweet.
After that, we ended up pushing into the night. We ended up working on several more dents, and then we transitioned into body filler and sanding. This is where we really could have went the extra mile. We probably should have done 3, 4, 5, 6 different iterations of Bondo and sanding, but this is our work truck after all. It's probably going to get dented again. And frankly, we just didn't have the time. It was getting really late. We still needed to fix the bumper and paint the axle, and we needed to get this thing out to a wrap shop in the morning. So originally we thought the bracket that holds the bumper on was just bent. So we figured we could take the bumper off and make a new one. But once we took the bumper off, we realized that the actual frame had been bent. So we kind of don't really have a frame rack. So we kind of had to take measures into our own hands and just kind of went to town on it.
This is called Outdoor Auto's version of a frame rack. That's a big lever. Lever.
Dude, look how much this flat bar bends.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, look. It's like slightly straighter frame.
With what turned out to be a much straighter frame, we were able to move the bracket for the bumper just a tiny little bit, weld it back on, and the bumper was set.
Okay, well, it's 10 o'clock at night. I am going to do the last thing. I'm going to sand down this axle and get it painted up. Okay, it's past midnight. I gotta go to bed, but really quick, let me show you this. I got the painting done. The blue tape is still on overall, the delicate areas where the grease goes in and out. But I think it looks a lot better. It looks like how it should have looked the whole time. Obviously, we would have painted it. I think at the time when we put in that axle, we were in a hurry. And then on top of that, I don't think we ever intended to go as crazy on this and try to make it as nice as we are making it. I'm not sure why we are, but if you're gonna save a wrecked truck, you might as well try to make it nice, right? Our friends at Wrap Matrix, which is associated with Taco Vinyl, they offered to wrap this for us. We're gonna finish out the Bondo in the morning, and then we're gonna get this over to them. Well, I'm pretty excited. We have went from a car with a bent frame, a bent axle that would eat tires and was destroying itself, to a car that drives like a dream now with this solid axle. The Dana 60 in the front with coils, this thing drives so much better than it used to. Brakes are better, turning radius is way better. So it's actually a nice truck to drive down the road now. And now we've got most of the dents out of it. It's by no means perfect, but the big, huge dents are for the most part gone. And we're taking it over to a shop called Wrap Matrix. Now, these guys aren't sponsors of the channel or anything. They just heard about this project and said that they would wrap the truck, which is awesome because I don't know if we have enough money in our budget to wrap this truck. So I really appreciate Wrap Matrix reaching out and helping us get this done. If you've never heard of them, they're associated with the shop Taco Vinyl, who also wrapped the hood on my 80 series, and then they also did the stripes on the Tundra. So we've been working with them for a while on other projects. But yeah, so we're headed over there. It's kind of been a fun project. It's actually been a project. We haven't put a ton of money into this truck, but I feel like it's gonna have a pretty good transformation by the time that we're done. I'm excited. It was kind of like bringing back to life a dead truck, and we probably got a little carried away.
Dude.
That thing looks nuts. You guys have to check this out. Oh, wow. Dude, these guys killed it. Holy cow.
What? It's so bright in the sun. It looks so cool. Oh my gosh.
The sunburst was the right way to go.
Dude.
And all the little pinstriping, the little cowboy pinstriping is so rad.
That's my favorite part. You have to have a cowboy hat to drive this now.
I don't have a cowboy hat. I'm not.
Yeah, you need to go get a cowboy hat.
I'm not cool enough to drive this.
This thing is so rad. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It looks so good.
It makes the bed look extra crappy now.
Dude, it fits the big tires now. It looks so good.
This is where our badges go on?
Yeah. Cool.
Dude, isn't it crazy the bodywork that we did? Like, you can still see where we patched the dent because we're not perfect bodywork people, but
it's
like,
pretty good.
It looks so... And they even told me, they were like, you're going to want to adjust your door pin on this one to just level those out.
Yeah, that's fine.
But other than that, I cannot believe how good they made this look. We still have
I
our
can't.
dents. It's still a farm truck. It's
I-
never gonna be perfect.
Honestly, I can't believe it looks this good.
But yeah, this was like, this thing was totaled literally what, a month ago?
Yeah.
6 weeks ago, this thing was totaled.
Dude. What? This is insane. I mean, I knew it was gonna be good, but
They're gonna turn this kit into a panel kit that you can buy online. So you can order it and then just take it to like a local shop. And you don't, like, some people are gonna hate this color, but you could make it any color. You could make it a white panel kit. You could make it, you know, white and blue. You could literally actually have it to where they fade it just the same, but with different colors. That's gonna do pretty well, I think, with the Ford crowd.
this looks so good. I feel like you need a horse trailer. Haul your horses around.
I know, I don't know. A cowboy hat, I need to be at least 10 times cooler than I am, and I need a horse trailer now.
This looks so good. Looks so good.
Let's go get some firewood. That's what it's actually made.
Yeah, there you go.
We really do need firewood for this winter, so that's where it's going to be going pretty soon. Finish this up, get some primer on this, call it a day. Dude, I love it.